Welcome all. As we start today, there are certain very important things which I want to discuss about astrology and gemstones first. सपनों का तोहफा जी प्रणाम सर कह रहे हैं प्रणाम प्रभु. Primarily, one thing I want to tell everybody that when you are wearing gemstones, you have to take proper care of them also. As I interact with customers, I find that number of customers don't maintain their gemstones. You have to take them out regularly, put them in soapy lukewarm water, and then wash them. Especially the part of the gemstone which you see here, the inside part here, it is generally filled with some kind of soap, this inner area, soap remains or some other kind of dirt or something like that. So that makes, due to that, the entire rays are clogged, and whatever you are wearing doesn't has any effect. In addition to that, it will lead to some kind of infection or other on your body also. So when you are wearing a gemstone, be very careful that once in 15-20 days, take it out, put it in a bowl, put some warm water with some soap or shampoo in it, and with a small brush, like a toothbrush, clean it from inside regularly. What you need to do is you don't have to hand over the gemstone to anybody else. That is all right. People say that don't take it out. Yes, don't take it out and hand it over to somebody. But this 3, 4, 5 minutes process in which you will clean the gems is very, very important, because with that only proper effect of gemstones will come. So this cleaning process has to be a regular process. In addition to that, when you are wearing an emerald, make sure that every Wednesday you put a tilak of pure ghee on an emerald every Wednesday. It will keep the emerald vibrant and effective. Pearl has to be saved from any oily product, because pearl is not the gemstone which will be giving you proper results if it absorbs oil, because pearl absorbs oil. So in case ever you find that your pearl is becoming yellowish or is fading, what you should do is you should put it in water for some time and leave it there. It will automatically get cleaned. The oil in it will come out and it will get better. Abhinav Kumar is asking how to charge gemstones. There is a yogic method of charging gemstones, which you can yourself learn. The method is that you put the gemstones on a white paper or a white cloth, and after that, you sit in meditation posture, absorb, imagine that you are absorbing the cosmic energy of, let's say, you are energizing a yellow sapphire pushparag. So you are absorbing the energy of Brihaspati and putting it into the gemstone. With this mental effort, your gemstone will automatically get charged. You can also do like this. You can imagine Vishnuji and imagine that the power of Vishnuji is entering the Pushparag. This regular process will definitely help you charging the gemstones. We do it for our customers, and with that, the effect of the gemstones is increased manifold. Nirmal Singh is asking, I have seen your videos and understood about it. I would like to understood about it. I would like to know about Bangkok Blue Sapphire. Actually, generally Bangkok Blue Sapphire, which we see in the market these days, is generally a treated gemstone. So it can a treated gemstone loses its naturality to a great extent. So it doesn't have any astrological impact. So it's always better that you wear either a Madagascar blue sapphire or wear a Sri Lankan blue sapphire. What is the combined effect of emerald and hessonite? सपनों का तोहफा. The combined effect of emerald and hessonite is very interesting because hessonite is basically a group gemstone of Shani Parivar. As we know that Rahu is the son of Saturn, so and Mercury is the close friend of Saturn and also of Rahu. So hessonite enhances the effects of emerald and it gives a very positive effect in case of horoscopes which are Shani Pradhan. In Shani Pradhan horoscopes, in Mercury Pradhan horoscopes, in Shukra Pradhan horoscopes. These in these horoscopes, hessonite has a very very positive effect, so it can always be used. सपनों का तोहफा. नक्षत्र के स्वामी का भी रत्न पहना जा सकता है. देखो, yes, it can be done. Sometimes you can wear a gemstone of nakshatra, but it has to be need based because basically you have to wear a gemstone of your the lord of your ascendant, and in addition to that, the lord of the fifth and the ninth house. But in certain cases where the nakshatra lord is very favorable, you can always wear its gemstone. Mm, Gorakh Sirsat. Yeah, just 7. Mr. Ashok, Mr. Gorakh Sirsat, your date of birth is 1st May 1985, 7:52 a.m. Goa. The gemstone you should wear is primarily an emerald, a blue sapphire, and a diamond. Diamond or white sapphire, you can wear either. So these are the gemstones which you need to wear. These will help you a lot. Abhinav Kumar, if treated gemstone and natural gemstone have same chemical composition, then how can they differ in results? No. A treated gemstone and a natural gemstone doesn't have same chemical composition. The when a treated gemstone is heated and its internal inclusions change. And secondly, when certain external chemicals are added into it, like color, glass, metal, because widely in blue sapphire, cobalt is used to enhance its color and transparency. Otherwise, in ruby, glass is used. In yellow sapphire, Belubrin is used. So these materials actually change the chemical composition, and the heating process changes its natural effect because the internal formation is changed. So that's why a natural gemstone has a proper effect. A treated gemstone or a heated gemstone will have a very minor effect. पर्व कोदार कंबाइन ऑफ पन्ना एंड गोमेद कैरियर के ऊपर क्या होता है राहु the total effect of the entire effect of emerald and gomed will actually improve the carrier if they are benefic gemstones. If they are the lords of, if you are Saturn based, if you have a Saturn based horoscope, if you have a Venus based horoscope or a Mercury based horoscope, then these gemstones will have a lot of positive effect. Thanks for clarification. I have one more concern. Can I wear fire and white sapphire together? White sapphire is there, but fire, I don't know what it is. Vijay Surve. Vadodara. Mr. Vijay Surve, your ascendant is Aquarius. So you should be wearing a blue sapphire, a diamond, and emerald. These are the gemstones which you should wear. They will have a lot of good effect for you. Abhinav Kumar is saying it's fire opal and white sapphire. Yes, fire opal and white sapphire can be worn together. No problems in that. Uh, Saurabh Saha is asking, sir, 9 में से 9 रत्न हर कोई पहन सकता है? Generally, Navratna is worn. When Navratna is worn, then all the gemstones should be of similar size. The effect of Navratna will be felt only if the gemstones are actually touching the body. So they have to be at least 2 carats each. So then they will have a very good effect. But when you generally see people wearing Navratna pendants, Navratna rings with gemstones which are just 10 cents or 5 cents or 20 cents, they will hardly have any effect on you. So no use wearing it. Nirmal Singh is asking, may I buy unheated, untreated Bangkok blue sapphire from Janapuri Gem Selection because of my budget? How much per rati will cost me? These days, non-heated, non-treated sapphire, basic quality will be available in 1100 rupees per rati, and a bit better quality in 2100 rupees per rati. Amit Kumar is asking, a person is Piscean ascendant, have Mercury in Lagna itself where Mercury is retrograde. Now Mercury Mahadasha is started. Can he wear emerald? Look, one thing you must understand, that a retrograde planet has very special effects. Retrograde planets are sometimes more powerful than normal planets. I have seen that some people who have really grown in life, really risen in life, and made a mark from themselves have retrograde planets, a lot of retrograde planets in their chart. So Mercury retrograde in Pisces makes Mercury very strong. Though in this position Mercury is strong, but you can wear an emerald. It will not harm you. On the contrary, it will give good effects. One thing I will like to clarify here, because a number of people think that these retrograde planets are something odd in them or something strange about them. So the cosmic system has to be understood first of all. All planets are always moving in the right direction, means they are moving forward. They are never retrograde except for Rahu and Ketu, which actually are not planets but just mathematical calculated points. But when we are seeing from Earth, we feel that a particular planet is moving backward. The reason for that is the speed with which the Earth is moving is faster than the speed at which that particular planet is moving. So when we see from Earth, we feel that the planet is moving backwards. Actually, it is not moving backwards. So vis-a-vis Earth, this planet is comparatively slow. So its rays are very strong at that point of time and very effective. So generally speaking, retrograde planets have very strong effect. They can be harmful, they can be uh, positive planets, but either way, they will be very, very effective. Geeta Swami is asking date of birth. She has given the date of birth, but she has not given the time and the place of birth. Rinku Nath, ninth Lord is retrograde. Can I wear ninth Lord gemstone? Definitely you can wear ninth Lord gemstone. Being retrograde is no problem. I hope unheated, untreated Bangkok blue sapphire has strong effects. Yes, it has strong effects, but of course, the base they're not as strong as the Sri Lankan ones. Because of their quality, they are not properly transparent, they are translucent gemstones. Raj Ghosh, name Ashok Mohanta, date of birth, this place, which is the gemstone for me. West Bengal. Hmm. Uh, Ashok Mohana, I believe the Raj Ghosh that this 4:30 is AM. The ascendant is Aries, and in Aries ascendant, the gemstone which should be worn are ruby, yellow sapphire, and coral. These are the gemstones which you should wear. Amit Kumar is asking, sir, if somebody has have debilitated Mercury in Pisces ascendant, then should he wear emerald? I've already answered this question. Uh, पर Podar is asking, retrograde कैसे पता करते हैं? Generally, nowadays when we are seeing charts, we are using computerized charts. So it's always written there that it's retrograde. But otherwise, mm, from Panchang you can know that this planet is retrograde. In Guru Mahadasha, can we wear sapphire Jupiter in ninth house from Scorpio Lagna with Ketu? Yes, of course, Guru Mahadasha is there, and yellow sapphire is the Karka gemstone in case of Scorpio Lagna. So you can definitely wear it. Siddharth B is asking, somebody having problems with digestive problem, which is proper gemstone? In digestive problems, if the working of the enzymes etc. in the abdominal area is not proper, then you should wear a yellow sapphire, because that will improve the working of the enzymes and other systems of the abdominal part of the body, and you will automatically have better digestive system. But in case it is due to nervous system problems, because of excessive stress, that your digestive system is not working properly, you should wear an emerald. Because number of times what actually happens is that the problem is not in a particular organ, the problem is because of the excessive stress, which is more so these days. Since 2012, I have getting mouth ulcers every day. For and there is no job as per my qualification. I have completed engineering. Please help, sir. Uh, Mouth ulcers is a problem which a doctor, Vaid, will have to cure. It's not the area which an astrologer will cure. So that is where you should be consulting. And as far as your professional growth is concerned, you share your date of birth and time. I will definitely be able to give you remedies. Imran Ahmed, you have not given your time of birth. So, so Mish Bose, uh, you have not given your place of birth. Mr. Bhagat Singh. Uh, 21,689. Yeah. 21 June 89, 428. Mr. Bhagat Singh, your ascendant is Taurus. So you should be wearing a diamond, astrological diamond you should be wearing. And along with that, you should wear a blue sapphire and an emerald. These will be the right gemstones for you. Rinku Nath. These 30th June at 3. 3:58 a.m. Mr. Rinku Nath, your ascendant is Gemini, so you should be wearing a emerald, blue sapphire, and an astrological diamond. These gemstones will be very, very effective for you. Sumesh Bose. Mr. Sumesh Bose, your ascendant is Gemini, so you should be wearing an emerald, a blue sapphire, and an astrological diamond. These gemstones will be very, very effective for you. Mr. Imran Ahmed is saying time of birth is not known. Where time of birth is not known, then you better go in for a yellow sapphire. Wear a yellow sapphire, it will be definitely be very helpful for you, because in cases where we don't know the exact time of birth or date of birth, then it is very safe to wear a yellow sapphire, nothing else. So Mesh Bose is asking, luxurious life होगा? Uh, Definitely your ascendant is strong and your ninth house is very strong. So definitely you will lead a good life. Whatever you will be working for, you will be able to achieve a lot out of it. Of course, no one can achieve everything that he is working for, but you will get a lot. Sir, weight of gemstone. Minimum weight for females is generally 3 carats. You can wear a higher gem. They can always wear a bigger gemstone than that. In case of males, it's minimum 4 carats, but you can always wear a bigger stone than that. That will be beneficial for you. Sandeep Bhattacharya. Mr. Sandeep Bhattacharya, your ascendant is Cancer and Moon is placed there. So the strongest Bhagya Karka in your case is Moon. You should be wearing a good quality pearl, preferably South Sea pearl or KC pearl. A big size you can wear, as big as you can afford. In addition to that, you should wear a yellow sapphire and a coral. These will be all the gemstones will be very helpful for you. So, honey, your ascendant is Leo. So, you should be wearing a ruby and supported with a yellow sapphire and a coral. These will be very helpful for you. Nirmal Singh is asking, sir, will unheated, untreated Bangkok blue sapphire will have not have effect because I understand. Of course, the Sri Lankan gemstones are more effective, but it nowhere says that a blue sapphire, which is non-heated, non-treated, will not have any effect. Definitely, it will have an effect. It all depends on the budget, and budget can change with time. Praveen Soni. uh, 11,029. 20, 20. Praveen Soni, your ascendant is Leo, so you should be wearing a ruby, and along with that, you should wear a coral and a yellow sapphire. These will be the gemstones which will be Bhagya Karka for you, so they will be very effective. This person is asking cat's eye stone price. I think cat's eye stone's price. It depends on the quality. Cat's eye can be available from as low as 250, 500 rupees per carat to 6,000, 11,000 rupees per carat, depending on the quality. Chrysoberials are the most effective gemstones. Rinku Nath is asking which gemstone help to clear competitive exams. The Lord of the Ascendant is the most relevant gemstone, so is the most relevant planet which gives you status, which gives you better position in life. So strengthening the Lord of the Ascendant will always give you better position. So to get a better position, you need to clear competitions. So all these things will be effective for you. One general thing I would like to clarify, because yesterday only I had this query, because when people come to buy gemstones, then what they read in on Google or what they are told by certain people generally is that the gemstone should be inclusion free. A non-heated, non-treated gemstone which is inclusion free is very rare. Because it's very rare, it commands a very high price. So all the time, no, everyone cannot afford it, because when I say a person cannot afford it, it's a temporary phase. Today, the person may not be having that much cash. Tomorrow, he may be having more resources even to buy the best of the best gemstone. So, generally speaking, when we talk of a good stone, it should have minimum inclusions, as less inclusions as it comes in your budget. But an inclusion-free gemstone is a rarity, and if you will try to search for an inclusion-free gemstone, it's most probable that you will land up somehow buying either a heated treated gemstone or a gemstone which has been filled with certain things, or it is purely artificial. Natural gemstones without inclusions are not available, or very rare. So searching for them and getting to a wrong place is of no use. It's better wear gemstones which have inclusions as per your budget, because budget is very important. So generally, when a person get fooled is because he searches for gemstones which are without inclusion, and natural gemstones do not come without inclusions. If at all they are there, they command a very, very, very high price. One thing more which I want to clarify: many people think that wearing gemstone as pendant is not as effective as wearing gemstones in rings, because they think that when they are wearing it as rings, then the natural light will fall on them and they will have more effect. It's not so, because the we are not when we are using gemstones, then we are not concerned about the natural light, the sunlight or the moonlight, whatever it is. What we are concerned about is the cosmic rays. The cosmic rays can penetrate even multiple layers of concrete, leave apart our clothes. So the effect of the gemstone will not be reduced if you wear it in a concealed form. Most of the politicians are wearing the gemstones, but they wear them in a concealed form. Morally, one is asking, hi sir, which ruby is best to buy and what to be checked before buying ruby? Uh, when we are buying a ruby, then what you should check is that first, when you see a ruby, you have to be sure that you are seeing a real ruby. Secondly, it is non-heated, non-treated gemstone. Number three, it should not have been used before. You should use your thumbnail and try to scratch through the ruby and find if there are some broken pieces in it, because if there is something broken on the surface of it, your fingernail will automatically get stuck there. So these are the things which you should check while buying a ruby. And more clear, transparent a ruby is, the costlier it is. But 99% of the time when you are buying a clear, transparent ruby in India these days, it is a glass-filled ruby, so it doesn't have any astrological effect. Better, if you want to be sure, get a proper certification for that gemstone. Ministry of Commerce has certain sponsored laboratories. Like in Delhi, it has IGI GTL, which is sponsored by Ministry of Commerce, so it can give you proper certification. If you are in Calcutta, then Survey of India has a laboratory there. You can get a proper certification and know that it has been treated or glass filled or what it is. If it is not glass filled, if it is proper gemstone and is transparent, then you should, that is the best ruby you should be buying. One thing very important, more eye pleasing a gemstone is, more costlier it is. तन्वय क्षत्रिय सर, कितने कैरेट का मूंगा और पुखराज पहनना चाहिए? In case of males, it can be anything between more than 4 to 5 carats, and in case of females, it has to be anything more than 3 carats, 3 rati or 3 carats. And because bigger gemstone you wear, more effective it will be. But of course, bigger gemstone you wear, the costlier automatically it will become. So it depends on the budget also. Ajit Sirsat. 10th September 1990, Mumbai. Which gemstone should I wear in which metal and how many carats? You should be wearing a diamond, best approximately 1 carat, in silver or in white gold. Along with that, you should be wearing a blue sapphire and an emerald. These 3 gemstones are most recommended gemstones for you. They will enhance your luck and give you a better place in life. तन्वय क्षत्रिय is asking, मूंगा कौन सी शेप का पहनना चाहिए, कैसे डिसाइड करते हैं? Munga which you should be wearing should be normal capsule shape. Its shape is not going to have any effect because shape is not relevant when you are wearing it as a ring. But in case you are wearing it as a pendant and you buy a triangular coral, it will be better because triangular gemstones are of pyramid shape and pyramids have special effects all the time. Vaibhav Singh. Thank you, Tanvay. 6th March 87. Jamshid. Vaibhav Singh, your ascendant is Aquarius, so you should be wearing a blue sapphire, an emerald, and a astrological diamond. These gemstones will be of great use to you, and they will definitely improve your bhagya. Samim Biswas. 8284. Kishan Nagar, Nadia. Samim Biswas, you have not given your time of birth. So how can I see your chart? Can you immediately give your time of birth? Mr. Biswas, can you give your time of birth immediately? We are going to close for the day. So if you can give your time of birth, we can take your chart as the last chart. Hello. Not known, sir. Okay. In case when your time of birth is not known, then the only gemstone which we can recommend is a yellow sapphire. Wear a yellow sapphire of more than 4 carats. It will be of great use to you. Arindam Singh, let's take this horoscope also. Arindam Singh. 7489. Please. 7. Mr. Arindam Singh, your ascendant is Scorpio, and so you should be wearing a red coral, yellow sapphire, and a pearl. A ruby will also be very helpful for you because it is the lord of the 10th house. So the combination of these gemstones will enhance your luck, give you a better, more comfortable life, clear all the problems that you face. Thanks all. We are going off the air for today. Whatever is left, we will handle it in the next session. Thanks all. Thanks for your time.